The Permian-Triassic extinction, also known as the Great Dying, was a catastrophic event. It happened around 252 million years ago. The Earth was devastated. Volcanic eruptions spewed lava and toxic gases. This poisoned the air and water. The climate changed drastically. Temperatures soared. The oceans became acidic. Most life on Earth perished. The early Triassic period was a time of recovery. The planet was a shadow of its former self. The land was barren and desolate. The oceans were almost lifeless. The air was hot and thick with carbon dioxide. Only a few hardy species survived the Great Dying. These creatures were tough. They adapted to the harsh conditions. Slowly, life began to return to Earth. Plants colonized the land, insects evolved to feed on them, fish and other marine animals reappeared in the seas. But the world was still a far cry from the lush and diverse ecosystem that existed before the Great Dying. The Triassic period was a time of dramatic change. It was the beginning of the Mesozoic era, the age of reptiles. It set the stage for the rise of the dinosaurs. From the ashes of extinction, a new world was born. In the wake of the Great Dying, a group of reptiles called archosaurs began to thrive. They possessed features that gave them an edge in the recovering world. They had strong legs, positioned beneath their bodies, allowing for efficient movement. Their skulls had openings called fenestrae, which made them lighter and allowed for stronger jaw muscles. Among the archosaurs, two main lineages emerged, the pseudosuchians and the avometatarsalia. Pseudosuchians included the ancestors of crocodiles and alligators. Avometatarsalia included the dinosaurs and their close relatives. These early archosaurs were not yet dinosaurs, but they shared some key characteristics. They were mostly small, agile predators. They walked on two legs, they were fast runners. They were establishing themselves as a dominant force in the Triassic ecosystem. The success of archosaurs was due to their adaptability. They were able to exploit the new food sources and habitats that emerged after the Great Dying. They outcompeted other reptile groups, eventually giving rise to the dinosaurs. By the mid-Triassic, around 230 million years ago, the first true dinosaurs appeared. These were not the gigantic behemoths of the Jurassic and Cretaceous periods. They were relatively small and agile predators. They quickly rose to prominence in their ecosystems. One of the earliest known dinosaurs was Herrerasaurus. It was a lightly built carnivore that lived in present-day Argentina. It possessed a unique combination of primitive and advanced features. Another significant early dinosaur was Platiosaurus. It was a large herbivore that roamed across Europe. It was one of the first dinosaurs to exhibit quadrupedal locomotion. These early dinosaurs, though smaller than their later relatives, were already showcasing the traits that would make them successful. They were fast, agile, and had a high metabolism, allowing them to outcompete other animals. The Triassic period was a time of diversification for dinosaurs. They evolved a variety of body shapes, sizes, and lifestyles. This set the stage for their eventual dominance in the Jurassic period. As the Triassic period progressed, the Earth's environment continued to change. The supercontinent Pangaea began to break apart. This created new coastlines and shallow seas. The climate became more humid and tropical. These changes had a profound impact on life on Earth. The lush vegetation of the Jurassic period began to flourish in the Triassic. This provided abundant food for herbivorous dinosaurs, allowing them to grow larger. The breakup of Pangaea led to greater geographic isolation. This spurred the evolution of new and diverse dinosaur species. The transition from the Triassic to the Jurassic period was marked by another mass extinction event, though less severe than the Great Dying. This extinction event wiped out many of the early dinosaur groups. However, it paved the way for the rise of the iconic dinosaurs of the Jurassic period. By the end of the Triassic, dinosaurs were well established as a major force in the animal kingdom. They were poised to inherit the Earth and diversify into a dazzling array of forms. Section 5. Reptiles of the sea and sky sharing the prehistoric world. While dinosaurs were evolving on land, other reptiles were conquering the seas and skies. Ichthyosaurs, streamlined marine reptiles, patrolled the oceans. Plesiosaurs, with their long necks and paddle-like limbs, also thrived in Triassic waters. These marine reptiles were fierce predators, feeding on fish and other marine life. In the air, pterosaurs took to the skies. These flying reptiles were not dinosaurs, but close relatives. They evolved wings made of skin membranes stretched across their elongated fourth fingers. Pterosaurs ranged in size from tiny creatures with a wingspan of a few feet to giants like Pteranodon, with wingspans exceeding 20 feet. These marine and flying reptiles played an important role in the Mesozoic ecosystems. They interacted with dinosaurs in complex ways, competing for resources and sometimes becoming prey to larger dinosaurs. Their presence added to the diversity and wonder of the prehistoric world. The Triassic period witnessed the emergence of a remarkable array of reptiles, both on land and in the water. The skies were filled with pterosaurs, the first vertebrates to evolve powered flight. The oceans teemed with ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs. This was a time of experimentation and innovation in reptile evolution. Section 6. The End Triassic Extinction, a Time of Upheaval. Around 201 million years ago, the Triassic period came to a close with another mass extinction event. Though not as devastating as the Great Dying, this event had a significant impact on life on Earth. It wiped out many groups of marine reptiles, including the conodonts and many ammonites. The exact cause of the End Triassic extinction is still debated. However, most scientists believe it was caused by massive volcanic eruptions. These eruptions released enormous amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. This led to rapid climate change, acid rain, and ocean acidification. These changes were too much for many species to handle. They perished, leaving gaps in the ecosystem. The End Triassic extinction had a profound impact on the evolution of life on Earth. It paved the way for the dinosaurs to truly take over. With their competitors out of the picture, dinosaurs were free to diversify and evolve into even larger and more specialized forms. Section 7. Jurassic Giants, the Age of Dinosaurs Begins. The Jurassic period, spanning from 201 to 145 million years ago, is often called the Age of Dinosaurs. During this time, dinosaurs reached their peak diversity and dominance. The supercontinent Pangaea continued to drift apart. This created vast inland seas and diverse habitats that supported a wide array of dinosaur species. The Jurassic period saw the rise of some of the most iconic dinosaurs, including the gigantic sauropods like Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus. These long-necked herbivores were the largest land animals to ever walk the Earth. They browsed on the tops of trees, their massive size deterring even the largest predators. Alongside the gentle giants, fierce predators like Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus stalked the Jurassic landscape. These theropod dinosaurs were fast, agile hunters armed with sharp teeth and claws. Their presence ensured that the herbivores never grew complacent. The Jurassic period was a time of intense evolution and adaptation. Dinosaurs diversified into a dazzling array of forms, each with its own unique adaptations for survival. The world was truly theirs to rule. Section 8. Survival of the Fittest, Adaptation and Competition. The reign of the dinosaurs was marked by constant competition and adaptation. As dinosaurs evolved, they developed a wide range of adaptations that allowed them to thrive in their respective environments. Herbivorous dinosaurs evolved specialized teeth and digestive systems for breaking down tough plant material. Some, like the armored Ankylosaurus, developed formidable defenses to deter predators. Carnivorous dinosaurs, on the other hand, evolved increasingly sophisticated hunting strategies and weaponry. Some, like the swift velociraptor, relied on speed and agility to chase down their prey. Others, like the fearsome Tyrannosaurus rex, evolved massive jaws and teeth for crushing bones. The competition for resources and mates drove the evolution of elaborate display structures in some dinosaurs. The bony plates of Stegosaurus and the frills of ceratopsians may have served to attract mates or intimidate rivals. Dinosaurs were masters of adaptation, and their evolutionary arms race resulted in some of the most impressive and bizarre creatures to ever roam the Earth. Their success was a testament to the power of natural selection. Section 9. From Extinction to Avian Ascendancy, the Legacy of Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs' reign ended 66 million years ago with a massive asteroid impact. The impact triggered wildfires, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. Dust and debris blocked the sun, causing darkness and cold. Non-avian dinosaurs perished, but feathered theropods survived. These ancestors of modern birds adapted and thrived. Birds today carry on the dinosaurs' legacy. Their story continues to fascinate and inspire us.